Welcome back, Ranger fans, to the Man Advantage Rangers podcast. This is your host, Jamie. It is a Monday evening, and we're recording a little bit late. We didn't get a chance to do the recap after last night's game, but we are back now doing that. So we're going to talk about the Rangers' failure in Game 3. So let's go. Okay, guys, we are back. This is your host again, Jamie, the host of the Man Advantage Rangers podcast. Game 3. Well, I feel like the Rangers let one slip away yesterday. I seen a lot of people talking on Twitter about, the Rangers didn't really deserve to win. And I kind of agree that. And I really thought, you know, when they got the two power plays in the second period and scored, and it was 2-0 with about, 10 minutes left in the second period. Up to then, they weren't playing that bad, but it just seemed like the momentum that they had built got taken away with a Trouba penalty. Yeah, was it a weak call? Yeah, whatever. But you knew the referees were going to even it up. You just knew it. So, um, and their special teams, at least in the penalty killing side, failed. They just didn't play well the last 30 minutes of the game. I mean, they had a chance to put their foot on the throat of Tampa, and give credit to Tampa. They emptied the gas tank, if you will, and they gave a great effort, and they showed the part of a two-time Stanley Cup champ. So Rangers are going to have to bear down. There's some injury concerns now. Strome left the game. It's kind of weird to say this because I bash Strome a lot, but I think they missed him. Um, I know he took one shift and he came off the ice and went right back to the room. So they're calling it a lower body injury. And then Goudreau, the whole thing with his ankle, and he blocked a shot there, and it didn't look good. And he was back like a couple minutes later. So that's another guy who's just super tough. But the Rangers just they mismanaged the puck so many times in their own zone. And game 4 is going to be tough. I mean, this anybody who thought this was going to be easy, um, cakewalk, whatever you want to call it. Tampa Bay I mean, they're a champion for a reason. These guys, they've been in every situation. Um, they don't panic. And, the Rangers gave up that goal with like 41 seconds left or whatever it was to Palat, and a great play by Kucherov. And, give them credit. It was a chippy game. I mean, the Tampa Bay was running Igor a lot. I still don't understand the penalty on Toronto. The optics of it looked like he ran the goalie over, but I mean, McDonough pushes him into the goalie. He has nowhere to go, none. And the Rangers killed that penalty, and you know it's 2-2, and the Rangers get a 4-minute power play, and they immediately take a penalty. Trouba's got to be off the power play. Like I like the guy, but he can't be on the power play. He's too slow. If the puck gets by him, he can't turn and go and chase anybody. And Killorn, he trips him up, and that's that for the power play. So they have nobody to blame but themselves. And I saw Kreider take full responsibility, and that's great. He's showing leadership and all that. They're just gonna have to be better tomorrow. They're gonna have to play smarter in their own zone, and hopefully they can take advantage. I mean, their power play was good, had two goals, but 5-on-5 they really didn't get much. I think the shots were like 51-28 or something ridiculous like that. And like we said, it looked like Tampa Bay knew that. I mean, they had to win. Tampa cannot go down 3-0. So uh, Tampa Bay needed the game. They just needed it. You never want to go down 3-0. So, but the Rangers, they had them. I mean, even though they weren't playing that good, they had them at 2-0. If they could have somehow gotten another goal or even just stayed out of the box, played a little bit smarter, um, but that's all over and done with now. We're on to game 4. It's a series now, and pressure's still on Tampa, in my opinion, because they're the favorites. They're heavy favorites, defending champs. Um, no one expects the Rangers to be here, but you got an opportunity to go to Stanley Cup Finals. Colorado's up 3-0, and it looks like they're going to win. Although uh, they are going to be without the services of Kadri, who apparently had surgery today or has had surgery on a thumb, and they didn't even rule him out for the rest of the playoffs. But boy, it would surprise me if he came back from something like that. Um, but Edmonton's in big trouble. They just can't defend. They have no goal. I mean, Smith played really good the other night, but he lets up 2 quirky goals. It's bizarre. He makes these unbelievable saves, but you know. So, I mean, Colorado's a freight train right now. But back to the Rangers. We're just going to need more from some of the foot soldiers. I thought the kids weren't as good. They had a couple of chances. Um, Fourth line was okay. Um, Zibanejad's line didn't do much 5-on-5. Neither did Panarin's line. I mean, they didn't have a lot of great chances. They had 2 goals, both were on the power play. Goudreau had a hit the post. I think that was shorthanded. I thought that actually went in at first, but um, just it's going to be a huge game tomorrow night. Going to need Igor. Igor played great. I mean, he really did. Um, gave up 3 goals, but he was under all kinds of duress. Guys running him. Corey Perry slashed him in the head. Dudes crowding the net. I mean, just all kinds of chaos, mayhem in front of the net. So the Rangers got to make it uncomfortable for Vasilevsky as well. I'm not saying you go out there and run the guy, but get in his grill. I mean, second goal by Kreider. Kreider was right there to put home the loose change in front. Um, there's a lot of negativity right now with the Rangers as far as they weren't going to win every game the rest of the playoffs. I mean, they just weren't. Um, Tampa Bay is here for a reason. These teams, you know, they're good. They're a good team, Tampa Bay. So let me know what you think, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at Jamie_hockey. I'm building a little bit more of a follower base. Appreciate it. So hopefully tomorrow night we'll have a happier Rangers review. And I guess we'll see you all on Tuesday night. Take care. Have a great night, guys.